Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Buckeye. It is Buckeye and Bunkie going at it tonight here at Buckeye. We are about 7 minutes away from kickoff. District game number 2. Both teams coming in 1-0 in district play. Bunkie undefeated overall. Buckeye coming in 4-2. A few moments ago, we caught up with Coach Ben McLaughlin. All right, it is Buckeye and Bunkie coming up. Coach Ben McLaughlin's talking to his coach. We're in week number 6. We've got a playoff-like atmosphere here tonight. It's a great night to be a Panther against these other Panthers from Bunkie, isn't it?
Oh yeah, no, they're undefeated. It's going to be a good night of competition.
All right, Coach, talk about your team for just a minute. I know you've been high on these kids all year long, even when you were down a little bit. How do you feel going into these next 4, the gauntlet, if you will?
Yeah, no, our kids are ready. We know we've had a good week of practice, and we're going to go out. We know we got a tall task. They're very talented, and they're undefeated for a reason. But we know it's one play at a time, and so we're ready. We're prepared. We're ready to go out on the field and go compete.
What do you know about this Bunkie team, real quick? What can we expect from them?
No, they've got a quarterback that's going to be a collegiate level player. They've got a receiver, a junior that's got an offer from Mississippi State, and got athletes all over the place, and they're doing a good job. They're very well coached. Coach Hillman does a good job with them. So I think we're well coached and we play well as a team, and so the best team's going to win tonight, not necessarily the individual. So let's hope it's us.
All right, Coach. Good luck tonight. We'll talk to you after the game.
Yes, sir.
Coach Ben McLaughlin before the Panthers get set to take on the Bunkie Panthers tonight. We're 5 minutes away from kickoff. We'll have our thoughts before the game in just a moment. I got to collect my thoughts a little bit. This is a great atmosphere here tonight. We've got a packed out house here on the home side. Good crowd along the way from Bunkie. It's, of course, October, so it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so a lot of folks in pink in the stands tonight. We've got the pink out going on. We've got a playoff-like atmosphere here tonight at Buckeye, and opening kickoff is less than 5 minutes away.
Is your vision just not your team at Wallace Eye needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years? Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule.
And you have access to the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, mobile app today.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. Performing the national anthem, go against Bolton, but we have coming up, it starts tonight with Bunkie. And Bunkie is, last year, well, they kind of came nowhere last year, and they've been rolling. They are riding high, and they've got some big kids across that line over there as they wear their road white uniforms, red helmet. Mills here, hobbling around tonight, but she was able to hobble her way up into the press box to the top of the press out, helped me spot throughout Bunkie and Buckeye. All right, out there we have Gage Vercher and also Jay's first quarter. I'm sure the guy is just as shocked as anybody when that thing turned around on him. My prediction is this was going to go bad, and it looks like Buckeye recovers it at the 47-yard line. No, I think a Bunkie Panther fell on it right at the left.
Let me say that. Lens instead of the monitor, but I've got it turned now so I can see. So hopefully we're good to go.
Chris, the receiver, had a step on him, but Stanley got in there and got his paws up there and knocked it away. Incompletion. 2nd down and 10. Just like that. How this is going to go, kind of the way I was thinking. And the Panthers done well this year, the junior. Playing his first year of football.
Or there. A trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone, day or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
It's good.
See what happened here. So it is 6-0, Bunkie with the lead. We'll get our scoreboard working here just a minute. They shift gun. It's to Burlew. Burlew going right. Pushes the pile. He's going to get up to about the 4. Punted away back to Bunkie. Already down 6-0. As Buckeye unable to go anywhere on offense on that first possession. So they give the ball back to Bunkie, who's going to have the ball in good field position here, right at midfield. Gain on the play. Well, the first play of the second quarter, Bunkie takes it and goes, about 65 yards down the sideline for another touchdown. And then they get a 2-point conversion. So they lead now 28-14. And Buckeye is playing from way behind the 8 ball here, but they're still playing hard. And they're going to get good field position to start this drive.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Bunkie was trying to do an onside kick there. I think they were. And one of their guys actually came and looked like he was going to catch it, but kind of deflected it, and Buckeye luckily came up with it. Looks like the officials are over there meeting, maybe to discuss.
It's a meeting of the minds there. That's what that is. And we apologize for the technical issues tonight. Hopefully we've got those corrected, and this will work like it's supposed to. Spend all this money on this stuff, and you just never know.
Well, I see Jimmy Hillman, the coach for Bunkie, over there talking to the 3 officials over here. And we got Ben over here talking to this official, and everybody's pleading their cases like a courtroom instead of a football field.
Dum, dum, dum. 11:50 left to go until halftime. 28-14. Bunkie. They have scored on 4 big plays tonight. All 4 of their touchdowns have been big plays. And that last one, I guess that was about a 65? I guess he was about at the 35 when he took off.
I was thinking he was at the 30, but
okay, we'll take that. 70-yard run.
First down and 10.
It's going to be first down and 10. Buckeye's going to have the football and good field position out at their own 44.
Well, and kudos to the coach. Let me just say this real quick. Kudos to both coaches because they were out there pleading their cases and talking, but it didn't look like either one of them was hollering and cussing and fussing at the officials. They were just, so I always like to see that.
Just doing a little lobbying, that's all. Now they're going to move the chains ahead, and they're going to put it out at the 47.
All right. See if we can capitalize on this good field position here.
All right, 53 yards away are the Buckeye Panthers. Burlew, and he's got a hole and lowers his shoulder and gets across midfield down to the 45. 11:30 to go here in this first quarter. It's 28-14. Bunkie with the lead, but Buckeye not going to go away as another run by Burlew gets down to the 35. No quitting these Panthers. This is a very good Bunkie team. Good at busting big plays. Well,
and I tell you, some of those guys, look like college players. Their size, they're.
Well, there's a guy who's got some college size, Jim Burlew, and Jim Bob gets down to the 26. That's going to be close to another first down for the Panthers. Second down and about 1.5 yards. Right at about a yard. Brodnick's back of the gun. Just got one receiver split left. Looks like they're going to try to throw to him, and they do. Throwing deep, trying to get him. It's intercepted.
Oh, my goodness.
No, he made the catch.
What a phenomenal
He made the catch. It looked like it was going to be intercepted, and somehow
Wow, covered up by 2 defenders down there, and he was able to he just got a little agile there in the air. And
that was Hayden Boone, who somehow found a way to come up with that, and then he'll come up and hold the extra point.
Great catch.
What
and great throw.
Yes. Great throw and catch there. Thought for a second it was going to be intercepted, but somehow Hayden Boone found a way to bring that ball in for the touchdown. And just like that, Buckeye says, hey, we're still playing football. There's a lot of ball left to be played. It is now 28-21. Your Panthers are within 7 points of Bunkie.
And it
28-21 our score here with 10:45 left to go in the first half.
what
We got us a barn burner.
What a game so far.
The Buckeye Panthers just went, 53 yards for a score, capped off by a touchdown pass from Brodniks to Hayden Boone. And I'm still not sure how Hayden came up with that. There were 2 defenders back there. I thought it was going to be picked off. Onside kick, and it's going to be fell on at the 47.
Number 2, Kyle Johnson. Bunkie's going to take over position here at about the 50-yard line.
So Bunkie gets the ball back 52 yards away. I guess we're just going to go back and forth between the probably 45 and end zones the rest of the game.
I mean, kind of what we're going to do tomorrow, watching SEC, isn't it?
Yes.
Does anybody have a defense this year? Not that these guys don't, because they definitely have made some plays, but
Wow,
man,
these offenses are just so potent.
they are just
And the Bunkie offense runs out here like
it's fun
First
to
and
watch.
10 for Bunkie. Ball spotted at the 47-yard line. There's a handoff to the back. He's hitting the backfield and drop. There's a little defense for you.
number 31.
And it is going to be Preston Willis getting in there out of his linebacker spot, making that stop. Burley was back there as well.
Flag on the play. False start.
False start on the offense. They're going to back him up 5 yards.
Looks like there was a penalty.
That's going to back him up to the 43, so it'll be 1st and 15. So that play should have never happened anyway. They should have stopped it. 10:35 left to go until halftime. 28-21. Bunkie with a 7-point lead. And they have led throughout. They got up 13-0. And then they led 28-14. And Buckeye just keeps finding ways to fight back in this ball game. Down by a score right now. Trying a little bubble screen over here. He's got a block. And he's not going to be able to get the edge, though. But that was close. Could have been a penalty at the end of that one.
Close to a late hit there.
Yeah, I think the ref just didn't see it. And Ben was standing right there, and he's like, what, you didn't see anything? I didn't see it. I didn't see that.
You need some water? You need some Gatorade?
That's right. How you doing there, ref? 2nd and 9. Remember, I'm being good. I'm not. 2nd and 9 after that run of 6. It could have been a lot worse. They were able to corral him, get him out of bounds over here. Snap is bobbled. It's on the turf. Can the Buckeye Panthers come up with it?
I don't think.
Let's see.
They're all saying
They've
did.
got a pile. Who comes out with a football?
Bunkie's got the ball.
Bunkie's got it back, and that's the 2nd time tonight Bunkie has dodged a bullet and been able to recover a fumble. But it's 3rd down and long. 3rd down and 13 as the home crowd comes to life over here, cheering their team on, down by 7. with 10:15 left to go until halftime. We got us a good one going on here at Buckeye tonight between these Panthers.
Yeah, and if you don't care about football, you're obviously not watching. But, you know, if you're in the area, the food smells amazing. And we're not even hungry. We ate on the way out, but that food smells amazing down there.
Here's the snap, pump fake. He's going to go deep again, and he way overthrows his receiver this time. It is 4th down. No flags on the field. The Buckeye defense has their hands up in the air, signaling 4th down, and they're going to punt it away. And Buckeye is about to get the ball back with all the momentum right now. Earlier, Bunkie found a way to take away momentum that Buckeye had gained, but not this time. This time the Buckeye defense comes up with a big stop. 9:54 left to go until halftime. And we've got a man back at the 25. Awaiting this punt from Bunkie. Punter gets it off his foot, end over end. Signal for a fair catch at the 28. And that is going to be Brenton Fitzback, the sophomore. Good job, young man, calling for the fair catch. And so the Panthers are going to get it at their own 30-yard line, 70 yards away with 9:51 left to go. I'd like to see a real long drive here by these Buckeye Panthers. They get the ball to start the second half. I don't think you want to go down 2 scores again before the half, though. Need to go down and score here because this is a very potent Bunkie offense. They can hit those big plays. They've hit 4 of them tonight. Had a couple of big running plays down the sideline by the quarterback, and then he was able to hit a receiver over on the far side and take one in.
Here comes your Panther offense. Brodnack's in the gun.
Brodnack's back there waiting the snap. He's going to hand it off to Burlew. Burlew comes stutter-stepping ahead and gets out to the 36-yard line. And it looks like Coach is thinking what I'm thinking. Just kind of take your time here. With 9:40 to go, keep that Bunkie offense off the field. Moras comes back into the ball game. They're going to stack up the receivers over here on the near side, and that's going to be offsides on the defense. I don't know. They could call the receiver for moving, but the defender came across and hit him.
Looked like number 2 was a little early on the press coverage there. That's going to mark off 5.
That's going to be a 5-yard penalty on Bunkie. Offsides on number 2.
So why wouldn't that have been a free play?
Because he touched him, I think,
Okay.
probably is
Okay.
what they'd say. I don't know. In high school, you know, once they jump off sides, they're offsides. All right, here comes a run over on the near side by Burlew. Burlew breaks one tackle, can't break the second, though. But he gets it up for a first down across midfield out to the 48-yard line.
Did you just picture Burlew in the backyard with tires, pulling them, dragging them, you know, working those legs? That's what
all those
envisioned.
things Rocky did in Rocky 4. That's an old. That shows our age right there, didn't it? 9 minutes left to go until halftime.
Well, that's what my dad used to tell my kids to do. So
He puts his head down, but this time he's driven back. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. You know, I used to keep up with these rules religiously every year, study them, all the different changes beginning of the year.
so much.
And I know I've just given up.
And
I just
then
give up.
Yeah, you got high school, college.
I
pro, they're
just
all
wait
different.
for the refs that are listening to us to message me and go, hey, you got that wrong. Okay, I won't do it again.
Yeah.
Thank you. Second down, third down, and let's see, call it 6 to go. After that run by Burlew, clock continues to run. We're at 8:15 left to go until halftime. Buckeye's going to get the ball first to start the second half. Twins right. Brodnack's back in the gun, and he's got Burlew to his right.
Flag on the field.
Got a flag coming on the far side. Somebody line up in the neutral zone or something. Maybe.
It's going to be
They called it on.
It's against Buckeye.
Called it on Buckeye, but I didn't see what the call was. Did you?
the Panthers had a little struggle lining up there on
I mean,
Yeah, I think it was.
bringing up 3rd down and about 12 to go here for the Panther offense.
yeah, I mean, he's
Yeah, I think it was like lined up wrong. Lined up in the neutral zone or something. Twins right. Burlew's back there with Broadnecks. They've got Ty Curtis in there as tight end. Broadnecks, three-step drop. He's going to throw. That ball looks like it was hit. I think number 8 got his mitts on that one as Broadnecks threw it.
There was some pressure from the Bunkie defensive line.
And that affected the trajectory of that football. Clock stops now. 7:47 left to go until halftime in a 28-21 ball game. Bunkie with a touchdown lead.
Defense worked really hard to get them where they are.
Buckeye fighting and clawing to stay in this one.
It's 4th and
by 4th and 12.
And Ben's wanting to go for it here.
Yep. Hey, he's going to throw it all out there tonight. This Bunkie team is too good. I think he feels like he's just got to keep the gas pedal down. Timeout by Buckeye. Ben wants to talk about it. 4th down when we come back, and Bunkie's up by a touchdown.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
28-21 is our score. The Bunkie Panthers lead by 7, and Buckeyes facing a 4th down and 12.
And going for it.
All right, going to throw it downfield. Got a man this time. It's too high.
Pass interference, huh?
Oh, we got a flag. Flag, and it's going to be an automatic. Well, it's not an automatic first down, but the yard is going to give him a first down.
Let's go down to the field and make it official.
Did you say how far that official threw that flag?
And my thoughts were correct. That's going to be a
pass interference against Bunkie. I believe that's a 15-yard penalty.
7:42 left to go until halftime, 28-21. Ball down at the 35-yard line after that pass interference call. Twins right, handoff to Burlew. Burlew gets into the secondary, and he's down to the 24-yard line. Here's a handoff. Burlew bounces outside and gets down to the 20. That ball's out. Who's got it?
I think Broadneck's got it.
That ball popped out, and
yeah, Broadneck's came up with it.
Good hustle by Broadneck's getting over there, getting on that football.
I'm thinking they got enough for the first down. Waiting for so they do. First down and 10 here for the Panther offense. 7 minutes and 3 seconds left to go here before the half.
7:03 left to go until halftime. Panthers got a break on a turnover. A penalty a few minutes ago. Let's see if they can capitalize on it. 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Here's a run by Broadneck's. Broadneck's, a whistle blows. We're going to have a hold, I think, or a false start on the offense. Yep.
Well, I think there was some confusion. 42, it looks like, took that snap.
Yep. That's not the first time we've seen Vercher take that direct snap this year. We've seen that play a couple of times. Ball's at the 26.
believe they must have taken Broadnax out of the game after he recovered that.
3 receivers right. Broadnack's going to do a little reverse back to the other side. He's got some running room. 10, 5, and down there at the 8-yard line. And I think they're going to call targeting there. That's Bryce Worthern. And flags come flying in, and I think they're probably going to charge some targeting there. 28-21, and Buckeye is going to have a big 1st and goal. I mean, now, we may be wrong on this penalty because we were wrong earlier. Personal foul, face mask on Bunkie. All right, they're going to call the face mask. I thought we might have a targeting. It looked like he led with his helmet at the end of that play from our vantage point. But nonetheless, it's a 1st and goal for Buckeye. 28-21, 7-point lead for Bunkie. But your Panthers are knocking on the door here.
Broadnax is back in the game.
Broadnax back there in the gun. Burlew's to his left. I suspect we'll just see a handoff to Burlew, and we do. Burlew drives down, touchdown! Touchdown, Buckeye, and we have got a 1-point ball game.
Wow.
And here he comes, number 12.
28-27, it's a 1-point game with 6:39 left to go until halftime. I would have liked to have seen Buckeye run a little more clock off there, but hey, take what we can get.
Take the points when you get them, right?
Got the points. 1 point away from tying this up.
Snap's good, holds good, ball's
There's the kick. It's up, and it's good. It's a tie ball game with 6:39 left to go until halftime here at Buckeye. BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family for all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pineville.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
What a ball game, 28-all with 6:39 left to go until halftime. Buckeye's going to get the ball to start the second half. This is a huge defensive possession huge possession for the defense here for Buckeye to stop this next possession. End over end kick going to be taken by the up back. He breaks the tackle, tries to get out of another one and can't. Gets out to about the 48. That's about where all the drives are starting. Right at about the 48-yard line. Tie ball game. We've got 6:32 remaining. Bunkie scored on their first 3 possessions. Took Buckeye a little bit to get going. They didn't score until, their 3rd possession. And after they were already down 13-0. And then Bunkie got up 20-7. Buckeye came back there. Bunkie got up 28-14. And now Buckeyes come storming back to tie this ball game up. And the back is tripped up in the backfield. We've got flags flying in everywhere at the end of the play. It's going to be a loss on the play.
There is a flag down. Looks like it's in the backfield. It's going to be a
block in the back.
Block in the back on Bunkie.
Yeah, let's. Yeah,
that penalty's decline
that for sure.
Yep, 2nd down and long now.
Block in the back against the Panthers. Penalty has been declined. 2nd down and long here for the Bunkie offense.
39-yard line, the line of scrimmage. Buckeye Trying to get a big defensive stop.
The fact that they were able to catch that quarterback and bring him down, I think, was huge momentum there for this Buckeye defense.
Twins to each side. Bunkie's starting to feel a little pressure here for the first time tonight as they bring a man in motion out of the slot on the far side. He's got some running room over here. He gets the edge. Midfield, he's in Buckeye territory, down to the 30.
Oh, my
breaks a tackle. And a good job of Buckeye trying to stop him. I mean, they didn't give up defensively. But, man, this guy was just bouncing off defenders going down the sideline and gets a Bunkie touchdown.
So just when you stop the quarterback, who has shown his speed, 3 times tonight with a running touchdown.
they've got weapons all over the field.
Yeah. Oh, wait, there's a flag down way back here.
Wait, this is coming back.
Oh, that's against Bunkie.
That's going to be a hold on Bunkie, so take those points off the board. That run was all for naught, and now that really gets this home crowd fired up over here.
Okay.
Now, you want to talk about huge.
Huge.
That was huge. 6:10 to go here until halftime, a tie ball game. As Bunkie's just had a touchdown wiped off the board off a holding penalty. And so that's going to bring the ball back to the 46-yard line.
That's going to bring up second down and about 11 yards.
Second and 11 to go for Bunkie.
It looks like they got it labeled as first down for the Panther offense.
Here we go. Quarterback hands it off. He's hit and dropped in the backfield. Good job there by Mason DeVille. Coming in to help on that stop. Held him up, let the cavalry get there. This Buckeye defense has really stood tall the past couple of possessions. It's like they're getting stronger as the game goes on. We've got a second down and 12 for Bunkie. You just got to watch them. Their speed is just, once they get into the secondary, they are hard to track down. And we got a guy jump off sides. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty on the defense.
But that should be third down, right?
No, that's second down.
Is it? Okay.
.5:31 left to go until halftime. It's a tie ball game. Buckeye defense trying to stand tall here to end this first half.
So after the penalty there, all sides against the
Those 2 steps forward, 3 steps back being there, right?
Yeah. There's a 5-yard penalty against the defense. Got a little too aggressive there.
If I'm not mistaken, it's going to be third down and about 7 to go here for the Bunkie offense.
Twins to each side.
I see the announcer, the PA announcer is saying third down as well. I'm thinking this is third down.
Compton long man back. He's going to go quarterback.
Here comes the quarterback draw, and he comes straight ahead, and he's not going to get the first down. He's going to get up to the 46-yard line. Third down and 4. Helmet comes off, so a player comes running off the field for Buckeye. Get him substituted. Clock continues to run. We're just over 5 minutes to go until halftime. Twins to each side. Quarterback's back there by himself. Looks over to the sideline. Gets his play. As the clock continues to run, plenty of time left on the play clock. Ball's on the turf, and the quarterback falls, and he's dropped. 4th down. The turf monster got him, and he falls down at the 49-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and 6 to go for Bunkie. This is a big down for this Buckeye Panther defense. Clock running, 4:20 to go. Here in this first quarter, Bunkie has all 3 timeouts left. Buckeye only with 1.
Well, and the crowd was hollering there to call the timeout. Ben was arguing something with the official. I believe everybody thought that was supposed to have been fourth down already. We'll have to go back and watch that, too. We're going to be up late tonight.
No boy. Twins each side. Back gets the snap. He's in trouble. Now gets out of it. Don't let him get the edge. Oh, they do. And he goes down the sideline and gets the first down to the 28-yard line. I tell you what, you got to have a spy back over there. That quarterback's just too fast. And he let him get away that time, and he gets a big conversion. 3:45 to go until halftime. Tied at 28. And now Bunkie has got out of a jam, and they've got the ball deep in Buckeye territory at the 28.
So that's going to bring up first down and 10 here for the Bunkie Panthers. Compton in the backfield out of the pistol.
27-yard line. Got Twins left. One receiver to the right. Mack claps his hands, takes the snap, hands it off. He is hit and dropped. Good pursuit by the Panther defense. 26-yard line. That's going to be a gain of about 2, but a good job of the Panther defense to collapse and shut those holes down quickly.
Second down and about 8 to go here for the Bunkie offense.
Second down and 8 for Bunkie. We're down under 3 minutes to go until halftime.
Clock's rolling here, about 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go.
Buckeye band going to be performing at halftime tonight.
Bunkie Panthers.
Trips left. One receiver right, high snap, quarterback pulls it down. Going to try a little bubble screen over here. It's complete in the flat, and he's got a blocker in front of him. Gets out of bounds at the 13, and that's going to be a first down. They're going to mark him down at right around the 14. First down for Bunkie there. Buckeye does get the football to start the second half.
There seems to be a little bit of confusion down there, but the ball definitely hit the ground in the backfield. Nevertheless, the reception made by number 2, Kyle Johnson.
14-yard line's the line of scrimmage.
First down and 10 here for the Bunkie offense.
Buckeye defense badly needing to come up with a stop here just before the half.
2 minutes to go.
Twins right, one receiver left. Quarterback claps his hands, gets the snap and hands it off. And a run down to the 12-yard line. About 3 yards on the carry.
Second down and about 7 to go here for Bunkie.
Second and 7 for Bunkie. Clock running with 1:48 left to go until halftime. Again, Bunkie, well, they're showing now.
1 minute and 40 seconds left to go here before the half.
They're showing now Bunkie has 1 timeout left on the board.
Lots of confusion tonight.
I'm always confused. Trips left, one receiver right. Quarterback rolls out to his left, looking for somebody to throw to. He's in trouble. He's hit. Now he gets rid of it. And it's complete. Driven out of bounds at the 6. And he's going to be shy of the first down marker. Clock stops with 1:08 left. Now they're going to roll the clock.
You see, now the guy's got first down over there instead of third. Okay, he got that straight now.
All right, third down. They kept winding the clock even though he went out of bounds. The clock's still going. 48 seconds left. I think. Bunkie waiting to snap. Quarterback takes it, and he's just going to run, design run all the way. He gets down inside the 5. Did he get the first? No, he's going to be shy about 2 yards. And now we have a timeout. 32 seconds. They ran 2 more seconds off the clock after he called the timeout. Well, it's somewhere around 30 seconds left to go until halftime. Tied at 28, and Bunkie's knocking on the door.
Make your burger your style with delicious, hand-pressed, never-frozen AAA Angus beef and tons of fresh, tasty toppings. Fat Burger. Great taste sounds good, doesn't it?
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today.
Tied at 28. Bunkie, 4th down and 1 as they come to the line, and they're just going to pack everybody in tight. And it's going to be a direct snap. He's going to hand it off, and the runner's going to get down inside the 5. We've got a flag down. He's shy of the goal line, down at the 1. Flag comes flying in, though.
Yeah, but that would be a first down.
Well, yeah, it's going to be a 1st and goal if it stands. Check the flag. Holding on the offense. Back him up.
All right. So now we're going to have 4th and 6.
24 seconds left to go until halftime. 4th down. And they're going to bring it back to the 16.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's
So-
right. It's 10-yard penalty, not 5.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
10 yards from the spot of the foul. So 12 yards shy of the first down. They've got to get it down to just inside the 5 for the first. Is a 4th down, and the coaching staff trying to get their defense's attention on the sideline over there. Don't keep everything in front of you right now, Buckeye, and they're going to take a timeout and talk about it. Timeout on the field, 9 seconds left to go until halftime. We'll just keep it right here. So Kim just swears that Bunkie had 5 downs on earlier.
I could be wrong.
We're going to go back and watch because I didn't see it.
Well, I think, that first play was a penalty, and we declined it. And I think there they kept it at first down because typically, when you have a penalty like that, you repeat the down, because most of the time it is declined. But it was not because it was a loss of about 8 yards.
So they didn't decline it, so it went to 2nd down.
Right, and I think that's where the confusion came in. I may be wrong, but we're definitely going to go back and watch that.
We're going to go back and skim it.
I tell you what, I love watching these. These coaches on Buckeye's side are so into this game as we are. You don't even have to be a fan to be just be a fan of football. You'd be into this one. But they are really pumped up. They are jumping up and down and waving their arms down there and fired up.
Tied at 28. 9 seconds left to go until halftime. Bunkie's probably just going to go for it all here, try to get the end zone. Here we go, 4th down. Twins to each side. Well, they are doing a lot of yelling on that sideline. Rolling to his right. He's in trouble. Gets out of it. Looks for somebody to throw to downfield. It's intercepted. It is intercepted at the goal line.
No, he caught it.
Did he really?
Bunkie got it.
Man,
I think Buckeye got a hand on it, and then it went into Bunkie's hands.
I thought for sure that was an interception.
No. I think he did get his hand on it, just deflected it, but went right into number 11's hands in the end zone for Bunkie.
I apologize there. That sure looked to me like that was intercepted, but it was a touchdown for Bunkie. Time to go get those glasses.
You see I've got mine on.
Some binoculars or something.
I hear whistles.
Flags come flying in.
Against Buckeye.
So they'll give them half the distance to the goal there, and they'll retry that kick. Although they may go for 2.
They may. That's what they did last time.
Given the extra yardage. Give them that extra yard and a half, they may go for it. They'll try it again.
good. Hold tight.
Here's the kick. And it is, what are they going to call it? Yes, no, yep, yeah. They took their time calling that, didn't they? That's the end of the first half, and Bunkie has reclaimed the lead going into the locker room, 35-28. Valiant effort there by the Buckeye defense, but just couldn't keep them out of the end zone. 35-28. We're going to halftime here at Buckeye.
Harold, a call.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
There was a huge assembly, and then he came to the gym and he announced it.
I would like to honor a warrior that is right here.
I was diagnosed with Wilms tumor kidney cancer.
Colin McGee. We're going to fly you and your family to Universal Studios in Los Angeles to meet Adam Levine. Yes.
Got there, and then we went to Santa Monica Pier, and the water felt good, and I found a bunch of cool rocks, and then we went to The Voice the next day. I got to meet Adam Levine after the show, which was amazing.
I'm Bob Giles, and I believe every business should give back. Join me at gilesgivesback.com.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Let's hear it for your Panthers Southern Sweethearts. While the band is loaded, we're going to lead the drive for the raffle tonight. It's going to be 2 LSU tickets to the Georgia State game on November the 18th. Tonight's lucky winner is going to be ticket number 2008932.
Well, do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field your 2023 Panther marching band. Tonight, they will be performing their field show entitled Planetary Collisions, with selections including Red Planet Mission, The Lullaby of Jupiter, and Cosmic Finale. Drum majors, is your band ready? You may take the field for performance.
hear it for the Panther band. What a performance.
Look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Time for our red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation. Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Wait, there's a flag down way back here.
Oh, wait, this is coming back.
The way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pineville.
All right, we are just about a minute left until the kickoff of the second half. Teams have got their stretching in. Well, Buckeye has at least. Bunkie's finishing off their stretches in the south end zone. We've got us a barn burner going here tonight. 35-28 is our halftime score as we go into the third quarter. Bunkie was in control, got up 2 scores twice in this game, and both times your Buckeye Panthers have come fighting back, and they fought all the way back to tie it up at 28. Last play of the half, Bunkie scores on what I thought was an interception, but apparently I need glasses. And apparently so is my better half. All right, I went back and I looked, and no, they did flip. That was correct. So they did not get 5 downs on that drive there. So I went back and double-checked that.
Okay. I definitely was not the only one confused.
Other people were saying so as well.
Oh yeah, the PA announcer was saying.
Well,
the
he's
same
always
thing
confused.
Well, and then Ben was arguing. Well, I say arguing. He was in.
Having a discussion.
He was in the ear of
so what are y'all doing for dinner?
officials,
How's it been?
well,
How's your mom and them?
It was a little bit more energetic than that. So, and I don't know if that's what he was fussing about, and then people in the stands were hollering, call a timeout. So I think there obviously was some kind of confusion there. I'm not sure why, but
I think Buckeye was probably out of timeouts by that point.
no, because they called a timeout after that. They called a timeout right
yeah,
here.
You're right. All right, we're ready to start the third quarter, and Buckeye's going to get the football to start. Now, no telling what Ben has drawn up at halftime. I say drawn up at halftime. They practiced all these plays, know them well. What's he going to pull out of his bag of tricks? He's already pulled out a couple of plays in that first half. We hadn't seen a little double reverse, which ended up with a flea flicker back to the quarterback and worked for a big gain.
He has definitely shown his imagination.
Yes. Well, and he's also shown that, we're going to do what we got to do to win this ball game tonight. I think he felt coming into this game that we're going to have a hard time stopping this Bunkie offense. Nobody else has been able to do it this season. This offense has just been rolling for the Bunkie Panthers. And I think Ben knew the offense was going to have to get creative and score points any way they could. And that has proven true. We've got a 35-28 game to start the third quarter. Buckeye about to get the ball back. Let's see if they can go down and score and tie this thing back up. A big return here, guys.
Yeah, well, let's hope. Let's hope they can do that. Keep it close. Keep it interesting to the very end. I like it.
All right, let's get on the right side of the field first. Hayden Boone's going to drop back to the 15. And we've got Bryce Worthern going back and dropping back to the 15 as well on this side. So we've got our two return men back.
Bryce has he showed his speed a little while ago, and Hayden Boone definitely showed his.
So many players that we could name player of the game right now.
Right.
Who's going to stand out and make it to where we go, oh,
right.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
Yeah, Chris Stanley on defense has shown out, and of course Jim Burlew and Adam Broadnax as usual.
Here comes our kickoff, and it's going to be an onside kick attempt, and it's going to be on the turf. Who got it?
And it was sprinkled for the ball here.
Looks like Bunkie came up with it.
And I believe you are right. I haven't seen the ref signal yet.
There is a flag. I see a flag down. So I don't know if it did not go 10 yards. Touched before.
Yeah, it would have gone 10 yards. Kicked off on the 35. Flags across midfield. Could have a block in the back. Could have a personal foul over there. We'll see what it is. They're going to talk about it for a while.
Well, and the Bunkie coach over there nodding his head a minute ago like maybe he was agreeing with what they were saying. So may not be a good sign. Let's see.
There is a flag down on the far side of the field. Looks like we're going to get an official announcement.
That's going to be on Bunkie, illegal touching, so they're going to say they touched the ball before it went 10 yards. I guess when the upback took it and the Bunkie defender hit him before he had possession of it, hey, that's a break for Buckeye. Buckeye's going to have great field position to start this third quarter. We've already had some drama to start this third. Anything can happen in this one.
They look like they're still discussing.
And Broadnax and Burlew lead the Panther offense out on the field. First down and 10 here with some great field position after the penalty.
I'm going to take the ball all the way down. Where are they going to stop?
That is just
down to the 38-yard line. So excellent. Yeah, that Bunkie coach is hot.
He's upset. He was agreeing a while ago. He's not agreeing anymore.
He was like, what? And he's still out arguing with the referee. And his coaches are coming over to try and get him off the field. He is hot.
And looks like we have a stoppage on the field. Timeout.
They're going to call a timeout, Bunkie. I think that was one of those, you're going to call a timeout or I'm going to flag you right here, give you a penalty.
Yeah, because you're holding up the game.
Yep. So
and he's coming back out.
He wants some more. Let's just keep it right here. Let's get some action over there.
Okay, let's see.
No telling
Hey, what?
we
You don't
may
want
see.
to? You don't want to talk to me? Should we ad lib for him? Here?
White Hat's got his back to him. He's like,
Yeah.
so how's your mama in there?
It's probably a good thing for the coach that the official did just ignore him there, because if he'd have turned around, he probably would have ended up ejecting him from the game.
He
oh
was
goodness, look at him!
livid.
And boy, he was in the middle of his players in that circle. Oh, he.
Well, you know, he's a good coach.
He is a very good
He's
coach.
a very good coach, and he's using that to motivate his players right now.
Absolutely, and he's been so calm through
Yeah.
all of it. So
But I mean, that's why they're 6-0.
right.
All right, let's see. To me right now, Buckeye's got to overcome that little surge of adrenaline by Bunkie. And Burlew's in trouble and dropped for a loss.
No, he passed it off to Hayden Boone.
Boone's got it on the far side. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage. That was a lot of running. I was lost, completely lost.
Yeah, I think he ended up with a gain of like 2
Can I borrow your glasses? Man. You know, I've gone a long time this year.
If I had $1 for every time you said you needed glasses.
Hit that magic number this year, I think. There's Burlew with a run over on the far side. He's going to have about 3 yards, and that coach is out there still chewing at his defense. Get up. Or urging on his defense.
He's swinging his towel. I think he's still maybe he's still upset.
Their offense doing what they do best, quickly on the ball.
11 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Bunkie's up by a touchdown. Broadnack's back there awaiting the snap. Gets it, hands off to Burlew. Burlew, nowhere to run to that time, just a couple of yards, and that Bunkie defense is fired up.
Yeah, I have a feeling Ben's going to go for it here.
Fourth down.
Fourth and what?
Yeah, I wouldn't bet against that. Worthern comes in with the play. Stanley's coming in as well. They switch a couple of guys out. Now they've got trips left, one right. There's the snap. Broadnax looking, got Burlew open. Now he's going to hit Boone. Boone's complete. First down inside the 20. Hayden Boone got out. And Jim Burlew looked like he was open there, but Boone snuck in behind him and got the angle on the far side and gets the first down.
Doing some hurdles over there.
First down at the 22-yard line. 10 minutes to go in the third quarter in a 35-28 ball game as whistles blow again and a flag comes in. And now
Ben's upset.
Now we're going to have a flag, a little sideline warning over here.
Looks like a sideline warning against the Panthers.
Sideline warning on the Panthers. Coach Ben, he's mad about something now. He's working the ref pretty good. These refs have been getting an earful tonight, and it really hadn't been a bad crew.
I tell you that it's as much as the Bunkie coaches were hollering over there a minute ago and not get a warning.
But, you know, this is a heated rivalry game, district game. Buckeye still feeling that sting from last year's loss. Burlew's going to be drugged down for a loss.
Yeah, but see how many defenders it took to bring him down.
Yeah. Under 10 minutes to go now in the third quarter. There's a lot on the line here tonight.
And there's another flag down.
Winner of this game, pretty much sitting in the driver's seat along with Gina to win district.
Well, I haven't seen Gina play this year, but we have heard.
Oh my goodness, that's a good team. What, they're sitting at 6-7-1. I think they played last night, didn't they?
I'm not sure. I haven't looked.
I saw Coach Roark post something earlier. I can't remember what he posted. But they've got a stout team again this season. Dead ball unsportsmanlike conduct on Bunkie. So all that John finally cost him And a big penalty there moves the ball down inside the 15 to the 12. And Buckeye with a golden opportunity here to tie this ball game back up. Plus they're eating some clock off. Now we're at 9:48 to go. 2 minutes, 12 seconds gone off this first drive of the third quarter. Got a receiver split wide to each side. It's going to be a handoff to Burlew. Burlew straight up the middle, and he gets down to about the 8-yard line. Buckeye.
That'll be a first down.
First and goal from the 8. Burlew again. Yep, Burlew straight up the middle. He's still pushing the pile and gets down to the 5. That is why Jim Burlew has been our player of the week multiple times this season. His motor never stops.
I wonder if he's in powerlifting. I mean, those legs, you know, I mean, he carries 4 or 5 defenders with him sometimes.
9 minutes to go third. And that's going to be a run down to the goal line. Can it get in? Yes, touchdown. Matthew Townley, the tight end, takes it into the end zone, and we've got a 1-point ball game. What a run and what effort by both Burlew, and then on the second run, that was actually
number 42.
That was 42. You know, I get that mixed up.
Colt
that was
Vircher.
Colt Vircher
He
again.
took the snap,
taking that direct snap. Yep. I don't know how many times I've called Vircher Townley this year because 1 and 4 look alike when it's twisting and turning down inside there. 9:01 to go third. That extra point is blocked. Extra point is blocked, but we've got a 1-point ball game. Buckeye and Bunkie going at it here tonight.
For a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
Make your burger your style with delicious, hand-pressed, never-frozen AAA Angus beef and tons of fresh, tasty toppings. Fat Burger. Great taste sounds good, doesn't it?
What a game we've got going here tonight. 9:01 left to go in the third quarter. It's 35-34. Bunkie leads this one by a point as that extra point was blocked just a moment ago by Buckeye. And if you want to know about this team's heart, they are laying it all on the line tonight. Onside kick, up back, is going to fall on it at the 45-yard line. And I would say it's safe to say this ball game is going to be played between the 45 and the end zones on each side for the rest of the night. I don't see either one of these kicking it deep. They're trying for onside kicks. No telling how much more scoring we're going to have tonight. I probably won't be able to talk by the time this one's over.
Getting into it a little bit.
A little bit. You know, we're having a good time tonight.
I mean, it is exciting.
A couple of one-sided games there for a while. It's nice to have a good, exciting game again. But I am just so impressed with these Buckeye Panthers tonight and their sheer grit and determination to fight and claw their way back into this game. Twins right, one to the left. And, you know, at this point of the game, all of the pressure is on this Bunkie team. They're the undefeated team. They're the ones that were the favorite. Here's a run by the quarterback. Tries to get the edge over on the far side, and he is not. Colt Vircher got the touchdown a few moments ago, and he gets a big tackle there.
You know, I was really impressed with Buckeye against the loss to Grant because they were down so much at the half, and then they came back and they outscored Grant in the second half by, 2 touchdowns? You know, and that just impressed me so much that they did not give up. They didn't hang their heads. They came out, they fought, they worked on other plays, and
Well, tonight they've definitely showed a lot of heart in this one. There's a little pitch over to the far side, and he's going to drag a couple of Buckeye Panthers down to the first down marker and pick up that first. 44-yard line now is where they're going to mark him 1st and 10 for Bunkie.
And check that is going to be enough for a Bunkie first down.
8:15 left to go, third quarter. It's a 1-point ball game. Sorry, our clock is not, our scoreboard is not updated.
Panther offense back on the field out of the gun.
Twins to each side.
Quarterback power to the left.
Quarterback back there by himself. He takes it, bounces outside. They're trying to corral him, and they finally do. And I tell you what, that was because of Chris Stanley there.
And Jim Burlew.
But Stanley just kind of held him there so he couldn't get outside, and that gave time for Burlew to come over and clean that up.
Great job, because that quarterback has really been a thorn in their side.
Yeah, once he gets to the second level, there's no stopping him.
Right.
He's fast. But they did a good job that time of corralling him.
Running back flanking to the left side. Takes a quick snap, hands it off to number 1.
There's a handoff to number 1, and he comes straight ahead. Burlew pulls him down.
That's going to bring up a 3rd and medium here for the Bunkie offense. Panther defense, let's get us saying. Panther.
3rd down now, and 3 to go.
Who's going to make the play? Who's going to make the stand here on 3rd down and 4 to go?
7:02 left to go in the third quarter. 1-point game. Bunkie with a 1-point lead. Bobbles the snap. Quarterback keeps it. He's going to try and get outside, and he does. No, he's going to be short. Thought he was going to get the edge out there, but he is dragged down right at the last second by number 6. That's Chris Stanley. Stanley has been all over on defense tonight. We have called his name a lot. Too bad we can't just call him an offensive and a defensive player of the game.
Right.
Because Stanley would be our defensive player right now. The way he's been flying around. 4th down and a yard to go for Bunkie. They're going to put everybody up except the quarterback and 1 back. And it's bobbled on the ground. Turnover on downs. It is Buckeye football.
And a flag's on the play.
Flag is down. Let's check the flag. But as it stands, it's Buckeye football.
I'm pretty sure it's a dead ball foul, though. So I think it's after the play was over.
Let's see. Good job by the Buckeye defensive, standing tall there. Let's see what the officials decide as they discuss it out at the 42.
Seems to be a little bit of confusion.
Dead ball,
personal foul on Buckeye. All right, it was after the play. I guess there was some jawing going on after that play was over. And they called a penalty on the Panthers of Buckeye, and so that's going to back him up. But Bunkie was stopped there. And the Panthers did a great job on defense. You know, after a stop like that, if I'm the ref, I'm like, you know what, he kind of earned that. I mean, come on.
Well, I think they're maybe trying to get a handle on it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. The temperatures are kind of high on both sides. The Bunkie coach was really hot earlier on a call, and he worked the officials pretty hard. And Ben was working them pretty hard over here a little later on. And so,
man,
the ref, I'm just joshing. The ref does a good job getting a hold of things, calling that penalty. You hate to see it. There's a handoff. Burlew. Burlew comes ahead, breaks a tackle. Can't get past the second guy, but he's going to bust up over the 30 to the 31. Second and short. 5:55 left to go in the third quarter. 1-point game. Burlew takes it again. Burlew's free. 40, 45, and he's out close to midfield. That's a 1st and 10 for Buckeye at the 48.
Number 23 is J.L. Johnson with the tackle there for the Bunkie Panthers.
First and 10, Buckeye.
Broadnax takes the snap, gives it off to Burlew.
Broadnax hands off to Burlew.
Fed by Hurst, the Panther, a host of
And he
Bunkie
gets to
Panthers.
midfield. Second down.
Yeah, they're going to give him a break.
Second down, about 8
Now
to go
Vercher's
here for the
coming
Buckeye
back in
offense.
here to take the snap. Broadnax is coming off the field. So
All right.
Looks like
we're
big
kind of
46 Cole Vercher
I
checking
see
into
it this
the game.
time. Colt
see it?
Vercher's going to take the direct snap. Trips right. And Vercher's going to take it off out of that Wildcat, and he's got some room, and he's into the secondary, 30, and dragged. No, he's still on his feet, still going down to the 10. It's going to be a first down. They're going to mark him down, actually, at the 11.5-yard line. First down, Buckeye. Whistles blow. We've got a Bunkie Panther down over on the far side. Buckeye is inside the red zone, knocking on the door. They're down by 1 here in the third quarter.
Certified residential appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
Bring up a first down and 10 for your Panther offense.
All right, first and 10 for the Panthers after that big run by Vercher. Down by a point with under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. They're going to spot the ball right at about the 10-yard line.
yeah, and Vercher's back in there.
Yeah, there's Vercher again, just a direct snap to him.
Oh, and
Ball's on the turf.
Oh my goodness.
And luckily Vercher's able to fall on it. Oh, that could have been a tough one. Got to get some points here.
Yeah, now they're going to bring Broadnax back in. Burlew's coming back in.
Got second down and long after the fumble.
Back out on the field. Second down and about 14 to go.
Receiver split to each side. We got one man coming in motion from the far side.
Motion here to the right.
And there's a guy in the slot. They're going to try and throw to him, but that pass is thrown low. And it's a good thing the pass was thrown low. If that had been thrown up a little bit, that would probably been a pick six.
You know, it kind of makes you wonder if he didn't kind of see it there at the very end and kind of took a little something off of it.
Yeah, because the defender was right there. That'd have been put up a little air under it. That would have been going the other way.
Yeah, let's give him credit for thinking. And
third down. I like the way you think. Third down, 14.
Sends the man in motion yet again.
They can get a first down, but I mean it's like within the 6-inch line. There's a pass. It's caught down at the 7. So fourth down from there. I mean, they can get a first down, but it's like inside the 5-inch line, it looks like.
4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. And looks like we have a stoppage.
Timeout, Bunkie. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Timeout, Bunkie, and Buckeyes facing a fourth down when we come back. (35-34), Bunkie with a 1-point lead. Buckeye is about 8 yards away from the goal line here, but they've got fourth down. They can pick up a first, but it is like literally inside the 6-inch line. They've got to get it right down to the goal line to do that. Vercher's going to come in and take a direct snap. Stanley's right beside him. 3 receivers split right. They split Stanley out. He's going to pass. Now he pulls it down. He's in trouble. Now throws it, and it's intercepted in the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Get somebody over there. He's got speed. He's dragged down, and they're going to call a flag. They're going to call a flag at the end of the play, probably for a horse collar, the way he was pulled down. And so Mo just switched back over to Bunkie on that play and penalty. They're going to get the ball out around the 40-yard line here after the penalty, it appears.
We have flags flying here in Panther Stadium. Looks like Morris a little slow to get up.
Yeah, they're helping number 54
Yeah,
off
that's Moros.
the field. And man, that's when you wish this was like on ESPN where they had 6 cameras out there from different angles where you could really see what happened. But man, it looked like a big collision over there between those two.
And they're probably going to get a horse collar on Buckeye at the end of that play.
Anxious to hear what this penalty is going to be about. Personal foul, horse collar.
Yeah, horse collar on the defense. Well, so that's going to bring it out to about the, 44-yard line when that flag is down at the 29. So that's going to come out to about the 44.
I think that's on the 39.
Okay, 39.
Well, yeah, we'll go shopping for glasses tomorrow.
We need them. Hey, I got the horse collar, though. I saw that.
You did see the horse collar, yes. But I think they were.
You're watching the adventures of Scott and Kimberly get old.
Hey, I've been wearing readers for about 8 years. I just keep going up in my strength here. So it's about time that you caught up.
40-yard line, the line of scrimmage for Bunkie. 3 receivers left and 1 to the right. They'll bring a man in motion, coming left to right. They'll fake the handoff to him. Now throw a little screen out here. Complete. Makes a man miss. Makes another man miss. Ball's on the turf. He picks it up.
Oh, my goodness.
Now he gets another head of steam, and he's down the sideline, and he's going to make a touchdown. He's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. And I don't see any laundry on the field. I keep hoping I'll see it.
You sure?
I'm looking. I don't see any, though.
I don't see any either.
Man. Big momentum swing there.
Well, we've had this happen before. I remember this specifically happening in the first half, and we came right back and
Bunkie with a quick touchdown here in the third quarter.
Didn't let it get out of hand.
3:31 left to go here in the third quarter. 41-34 now. Buckeye was inside the 10 just a few moments ago, and an interception in the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is good. So 43-34. We've got an 11-point game now with 3:31 left to go in the third quarter, and Buckeye get the ball back in just a minute.
Started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
43-34 is our score. 3:31 left to go in the third quarter. We've had a good one here tonight. A few moments ago, Buckeye had the ball inside the 10-yard line, looking to try and take their first lead of the ball game. Ball was intercepted in the end zone. Well, we'll tell you how that started. It started with kind of a fumbled snap, and so that lost yardage. And then behind the chains after that, a little desperation throw into the end zone by Brodniks was picked off on 4th down. It's going to be kicked and recovered by Bunkie. That is recovered by Bunkie, and they're going to have it first down at the 30. And the Good Hands teams weren't out there, I guess. Actually, the Good Hands teams were out there. They just couldn't get their hands on it. And so Bunkie gets the football back, already up by 9.
Just like that, the Panther defense back out on the field.
And boy, right now, Bunkie has taken back all of the momentum, and the fans across the way are up on their feet.
Yes, they are.
Right now, the Bunkie Panthers feeling that momentum that has switched back to their side after that interception. And then, of course, the interception was capped off by the big penalty for the horse collar at the end of the run. They're going to have the ball inside Buckeye territory at the 41 now. With 3:20 and some change left here in the third. Buckeye needing to force a turnover.
40-yard line, first down and 10.
I'm not sure Buckeye's got enough of the tank to come back to. I'm not going to say that. I don't want to be negative.
Compton out of the pistol.
But they have put it all on the line in this game tonight, and that was a big shift. Down to the 25, 26-yard line. That's going to be a first down for Bunkie there.
Drugged down by number 72, Jason Lashley. Number 1, Tanner Lemoyne on the run.
Let's see if the defense can get a big stop and try and take some of this momentum back from Bunkie. Still got a whole fourth quarter to go. There's still 15 minutes of football left. Ben is pacing and wearing this sideline out at around the 45 right now.
Compton out of the pistol yet again.
As he sits and watches his defense try to hold Bunkie. There's the quarterback, right side. One man misses, two men guys miss, and now he's into the end zone again. Another touchdown, and now Bunkie has really taken momentum. Just like that.
You know, it's like one of the announcers for Bunkie said at halftime, he said, man, y'all are really good. Y'all's team is very physical. And, you know, our guys are it's taking us a lot longer to get those touchdowns, so they're working a lot harder. They are a lot more physical, I think.
Yeah.
You know, Bunkie's they have got a great team, but they've got just a couple of guys that just have so much speed.
Yeah, that quarterback and the tailback for these
Yeah.
guys is
Bunkie looking to attack on the point after.
surely they're going to be playing at the next level somewhere.
Snap's good, holds good, kick is up.
Well,
Kick is up, and it is good. It is 50-34. Buckeye is in a hole here with 2:38 left to go in the third quarter.
There was a huge assembly, and then he came to the gym, and he announced it.
I would like to honor a warrior that is right here.
I was diagnosed with Wilms tumor kidney cancer.
Colin McGee. We're going to fly you and your family to Universal Studios in Los Angeles to meet Adam Levine. Yes.
I got there, and then we went to Santa Monica Pier, and the water felt good, and I found a bunch of cool rocks, and then we went to The Voice the next day. I got to meet Adam Levine after the show, which was amazing.
I'm Bob Giles, and I believe every business should give back. Join me at gilesgivesback.com.
50-34. Bunkie has opened up a 16-point lead now with 2:35 left to go in the third quarter.
It's caught by number 9 over there on the far side.
And it's going to be Caden Grimmett. Buckeye trying to snatch back a little momentum, just like the PA announcer just said. And they had it all. They had it all. Were driving, got down inside the 10, and then kind of tried to force one on fourth down, which ended up being intercepted. Had a horse collar at the end of that play. And since then, the momentum has been all Bunkie. In just about, 3 minutes of game time, Bunkie has extended their lead. They were up by 1 just a couple of minutes ago. Burlew over on the far side. He gets about a yard. Second down, 9.
Second down and about 9 to go.
Yes, at 9:15, I told the people, at 9:06, I told our people on our scoreboards, I said the score of our game, it was 1 point. And just a few minutes later, 13 minutes later, it's now a 16-point game.
Barlow off to the left.
Twins right, Twins left.
6-step, 5-step drop. He's got time.
Gonna throw
Got him in
across the middle,
Oh,
incomplete.
just off the outstretched arms.
You know, you're talking about the Bunkie guys, a couple of them possibly playing at the next level. Somebody, and I don't remember who, had said one of them, I think, is on Mississippi State. Or
Oh, really?
By Mississippi State, yeah. Not sure which player, but I did hear that before the game.
Ty Curtis was the intended receiver there. And Brodnick's just kind of led him a little bit. Now we've got a 3rd down and 9 as they get everybody in there. It's going to be an empty backfield. 4 wides, 3 on the right side, or 3 on the left. 3 on the right side, 1 on the left. Here's the snap. Going to throw downfield. Boone is triple covered, intercepted again. Second pick of the night for Bunkie, and that's going to be a pick 6. And now this is starting to get ugly for Buckeye, as Bunkie has now opened up a 56-34 lead. And this is kind of like last year.
Right.
You know?
Deja vu.
That's going to be a pick 6 there for the Bunkie defense.
Well, that is unfortunate.
56-34, a minute 37 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Buckeye has fought and clawed their way back into this ball game. They came within a point of tying it up and within 7 yards of taking the lead. And 3 scores later, 3 Cool Wick scores later, Bunkie now leads at 56-34. Here comes the extra point.
And that was Colt Vircher that threw that, not Adam Brodnick.
Okay, Vircher was in there, all right.
Yeah.
Glad you saw that.
Not that I'm pointing the finger at Vircher. I just don't want Brodnax to be.
Oh, you just want to point out I was wrong. That's what.
Oh, no, did you? I didn't even know that you said that.
No, I'm just picking at you.
That's low. Holds up. It's blocked.
Whistle blows.
And
Somebody
yet
moved.
again, we have whistles and flags here in Panther Stadium.
Minute 37 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. A good close game has turned into a lopsided one just over the past few minutes, as Bunkie has had put 3 scores into the end zone.
On Bunkie?
Yeah, they'll back that up a little bit.
Against the Bunkie offense.
It is 56-34. Extra point pending now for Bunkie. They're going to kick it a little farther back. They'll move it back to the 8-yard line.
Yeah, the 2 games you called last week were over by 9 o'clock. This one's
Yeah, this one's going to last a little bit longer.
And here we go for the try again. Snap's low.
Low snap. And the holder's just going to take it and roll to his right. And he's going to. He's met at the goal line. Did he get in? No. Yes, they say he got in. 2-point conversion is good. I tell you what, when everything's going your way, it's going your way. When you're hot, you're hot. Right now, Bunkie's hot. 58-34 as we have a minute 37 left to go in the 4th quarter. Our 3rd quarter, Buckeyes got a lot of work to do.
With a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
58-34. We had us a real close game just a few moments ago, and Buckeye has just blown this thing open with a minute 37 left to go in this 3rd quarter. They have just scored again, and then they somehow found a way to get a 2-point conversion in. There wasn't really a 2-point conversion play. It was a bad snap, and the holder just
after a penalty and being
Yeah,
back
after
5
a
yards.
penalty, I just gave him more room to run.
Yeah.
And Bunkie has opened things up here in this third quarter.
Kick is up. He sends it deep this time.
There's a kick that's going to be taken over at the 16, over the 20, 25.
Oh.
Ball is fumbled. It was Boone coming back. Looked like Buckeye keeps the football. Well, the way the ball has been bouncing over the last few minutes, everybody over here was like, no, not again. Minute 26 left to go in this third quarter. Bunkie has taken control. They have their biggest lead of the ball game now, after Buckeye had pulled within 1. And we're just 7 yards away from going ahead in this game. But Bunkie has scored 3 times since in a hurry. Their head's still spinning from how fast they scored those touchdowns.
Looking for a spark here on offense. Rod next takes it.
It's going to be a pitch. Burlew coming right. And he's going to be dropped by number 30 at the 35. So Burlew picks up about 2. 2nd and 8. Just over a minute to go in the third quarter. Twins right. 1 receiver left. They'll hand it off to Burlew. Burlew's hit, dropped at the 36.
Little no gain there on 2nd down. Going to bring up 3rd and about 7 to go here.
I think Burlew's wearing down a little bit.
Well, our Bunkie's defensive coordinator has caught on to the fact that they're doing a lot of handoffs to Burlew.
Well, I don't think that was any surprise going into this game. Burlew was going to get his fair share. There's a pass to Jesse Stanley, and he falls ahead, and they're going to say he's just shy of the first down, so it's going to be 4th down.
First down is what it looks like.
4th down and less than a yard.
4th down and about 1 to go.
Everybody packed up on the line. They shoved the line, the pile forward, still going forward.
Well,
White gets the first down and more.
White Hat was waving his hands the entire time, telling them to move the chains. And they got the play off, not the play off, the play off with him back there signaling. I mean, you can see it on the screen when we go back and watch this tonight. We're going to be up till 4 in the morning.
Burlew tries to bounce it out left and gets just past the line of scrimmage, about a yard. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Going to the fourth quarter, they'll switch into the field. Buckeyes got a lot of work to do. It's 58-34. Bunkie with the big lead.
First time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
Here's a pass downfield, intercept. Oh, he dropped it. Luckily, he dropped it. The defender had it, but dropped it. And the Panthers dodge a bullet there. 11:52 left to go here in the ball game with a score of 58-34. Bunkie with a big lead. Joining us late, this Bunkie jumped out to an early lead. Buckeye stormed back, got within 1 point in the third quarter, and then had all the momentum going with the ball down inside the 10-yard line. Couldn't score there and ended up turning it over on an interception on a fourth down, just a desperation play. And then Bunkie returned that, had a penalty tacked on at the end of that play from a horse collar. And it has been all Bunkie ever since, as they have scored 3 consecutive touchdowns and got a couple of 2-point conversions and turned a 1-point lead into a 58-34 lead. As we have a timeout on the field, 3rd down and 9 for Buckeye when we come out of this timeout.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't let the score fool you if you just started. This has been
It's been a
battle.
thriller.
Yes, the entire game up until, the last, 4 minutes or so.
Yeah. Didn't take long.
No.
During that stretch, the Buckeye Panthers threw an interception, had a fumble on Bunkie ended up recovering a kickoff after it was bobbled by the upback. Brodnick's in trouble. He's dropped for a big loss. They're going to take it all the way back to the 35. So it's going to be 4th down, and not sure if Ben has any trick plays in his arsenal for a 4th and this long.
Well, and as the PA announcer just said, 4th and a mile.
Yeah.
So that's might as well be what we're looking
And
at.
that's
here.
one of those country miles. They have to get all the way down to the 44-yard line. At this point, Panthers needing something big to help them get back in this ball game. They've shown they can move the ball on offense.
Yeah, they're just going to have to get a stop here. And
high snap, they're going to punt it away. Gets it off. Good kick. It's going to land at the 41, take a Buckeye bounce, and get down to the 36-yard line. So let's see if Buckeye can take the ball away here and get another chance to get back in this one.
Great night for football, huh? Weather's good. It's not too hot. It's not cold.
Yeah, we didn't have any breeze at all earlier, but now we seem to have a little bit of one. I felt not much.
A little cool front pushing through tonight, and of course the eclipse tomorrow
Bring it on,
night,
yeah.
and the elections. Don't forget to go vote.
That's what we'll be doing first thing in the morning. So we're staying up till late watching this back and then getting up and voting.
Right.
And then watching football starting at 11. Yeah.
Takes a snap, Compton hands it off.
Fake the handoff. They'll throw it. Oh, man.
Right off the chest.
Who was that? Number 5. Oh.
I think that was Hawthorne over there.
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah, Hawthorne was like, oh. If I'd have just saw it a split second
there was
sooner.
Butter on his gloves, and it just went straight through.
10:47 left to go in the ball game. 58-34. Bunkie with the big lead here. Twins right, one receiver left. That big quarterback back there waiting the snap. He's big and he is fast. They're going to hand it off to that running back that's also big and fast. He gets to the 40-yard line. 3rd down, 9.
Bring up a 3rd down and about 7 to go here for the Bunkie.
Call it 3rd and 8.
All right, Buckeye, let's get a stop right here and keep yourselves in the game.
Clock running, just over 10 minutes left.
Big third
And
down here for the Panther
Bunkie
defense.
is
Make
taking
noise.
their
We need to get
time.
behind
Yes,
the
they
Panther
are.
defense here. Compton long man in
About
the
10
backfield
on
here
the
for the Bunkie offense.
play clock.
Play clock's winding down now. They're going to get the snap.
Three-step drop. He's
Going to
it.
throw downfield. He's just out of the outstretched arms
Just
of his receiver.
That's going to bring up fourth down
That
and
quarterback
long
took
here
a
for
licking as he
Yes,
let
he
that ball
did.
go. And that's 4th down and 8, and there's a stop. So now can the offense go down and get a quick score? Anything is possible. Hey, Buckeye scored that. I mean, Bunkie scored that fast.
Well, we've definitely got the potential to do it. We've got the guys to do it. Get everything lined up just right and hopefully make it happen.
Brenton Fitzback back deep for the Panthers.
Here comes the punt.
It's a good punt. Fair call.
That's a good boot down to the 26-yard line.
Fair call there by number 10, Brenton Fitzback. Panther offense take over here. First down.
Fitzback on the reception.
From about the 30-yard line.
So Buckeye will get the football now. Under 10 minutes to go in the ball game. Trailing, but not just hanging their heads and quitting just yet. 26-yard line, the line of scrimmage for the Panthers.
26-yard line.
No, they don't look like they do not look like they're giving up. They don't look defeated, but they do look like they're getting a little tired.
Hey, they played their tails off tonight.
They have.
No Buckeye fan
goodness.
should hang their head. This is a very good Bunkie football team.
Absolutely.
This is not your Bunkie team of a few years ago when they couldn't win one game. This is a very good program. This coach has just done an outstanding job with them.
Out of bounds there.
Miscommunication.
Yeah. And they're going to give Gina a run for their money when it comes to the district title.
Looks like a little miscommunication there on the Panther offense.
Well, and Marksville, they're in this district too, aren't they?
Yeah, that's where.
And they're.
Week after next, we're going.
They
to
come
Marksville.
here.
They're going to be
go
here.
to
We're going to
Caldwell
Caldwell
next
Parish next week,
Right.
and then Marksville here, and then we'll close out the season against Gina here. There's a run by.
Jimbo on the run off the left side.
Yeah, and I think Marksville, they've got a pretty good team this year too. So.
Yeah, the next this is a gauntlet for these Buckeye Panthers over the next few weeks. I think probably next week against Caldwell Parish, even though that's on the road, probably be the I don't want to say weakest because none of these teams are really that weak, but here comes a run by Burlew. Burlew gets the first down and more. He's inside Bunkie territory. Or right at Bunkie territory at midfield.
And he does not just go down when he's touched.
No.
He will push for more and more yardage. Better than.
He's tired though.
He is.
He picked that one and he just kind of, whew.
Yeah, if that had been a little earlier in the game, he might have gotten away from them or at least gotten another 10 out of it.
Let's
give it to him again.
Burlew still fighting though. He's tired, but he's fighting. And he gets to the 44. Second down and 4 to go. 8.5 to go in the ball game. Brodnick's looking for somebody to throw to. He's going to heave it downfield. He's double covered down there. Safety was coming over to help. The corner had him pinned up. And that really had little to no chance. He'd have had to put that ball perfectly for Boone to have a chance to make that catch. Boone comes out here on this play. We're split a receiver to each side. We've got Stanley lined up over here on the near side of the formation. Everybody else is in the backfield. Whistle blows.
And flags fly.
Flag comes in. Somebody moved on that offensive line. 8:25 to go in the ball game. Well, that's going to be on the defense. Hey, we'll take it. Free first down. Move the sticks.
Well, I think White Hat showed it again. I think everybody's tired. All right, well, first down. There we go. 1st and 10.
There's a handoff to Burlew. Burlew breaks through the first level. Can't get through the second. Gets down to the 34. Burlew still running hard.
I tell you, Burlew's showing a lot of heart and soul out there on the field today. Bringing up a second down and about 5 to go. Broadnax in the gun. Burlew flanking him to the right.
Receiver split to each side.
Broadnax takes a snap.
Hands off again to Burlew. Burlew hits the line and drives ahead to about the 33.
Uh-oh. Burlew came out of that pile kind of limping a little bit there
he's
for a
coming
minute.
off now, and
yeah.
Moros is in there.
Broadnax takes a snap, hands it off to Moros.
Moros is hit and drives forward to about the 31. That's going to be fourth down and about a yard and a half as the clock runs close to 7 minutes to go in the game. No doubt if Buckeye could score here, they'd be going for that 2-point conversion and kicking the
number 48.
I think he's going to be shy.
And it's going to be close.
No, that's nowhere near close. That is going to be a turnover on downs.
And the official signaling that he did not get enough there. Turnover on downs there.
I'm not sure I agree exactly with the spot on this sign. I thought he got a little more than that.
I thought he did too.
But it's going to be well shy of the first down. So that ends the discussion I was having with myself about if Buckeye scores. Well, it's been fun, that's for sure. It's been a fun game through 3 quarters. And then Bunkie just took it over about midway through that third quarter.
Yeah, they just got a fast break, and
it's like you said, they just kicked it into a different level. Yeah. And, you know, Buckeye was kind of reeling after not being able to score, throwing the interception, and then getting the penalty. And Bunkie smelled blood, and they attacked. Here's a handoff. He's going to be hit again, and finally driven out of bounds. Grimmett, the sophomore, in there on the stop.
Well, I'm very impressed with this Buckeye team. They have, from week 1 to now, and they've really started playing harder and harder and harder, I think, each game.
Coach is over on the sidelines coaching. He's got a lot of his offensive line down there, a couple of his receivers, and he's working them over about something over here on the bench, teaching them for the future. And, you know, we're just looking at the roster. Not a lot of seniors on this team. It's a lot of younger guys that are going to be back again next year. And so Ben's going to have a good nucleus of players here next year. Broadnax will be in his second year, and it'll be his senior year. Right up to the 36. Of course, Burlew's just a junior. He'll be a senior next year.
Going
to lose Jesse Stanley after this season. He's contributed quite a bit. Yeah. Going to lose Gage Vercher, the offensive lineman. He's a road grader on that offensive line. And you know, that's where a lot of the guys losing the.
But you know, we were talking about Colt Vercher earlier. He's just a sophomore. And he's got a lot to contribute. And with a little bit more experience and a little age and maturity, probably be a much bigger factor.
Twins right, one to the left, probably just going to hand it off, run that clock, and they do, and they try to bounce it out right. And he's brought down from behind by Michael Jenkins. Called his name a lot tonight on offense and defense. (58-34) our score. We're under 5 minutes to go in the game. Bunkie's going to go to 7-0. I think it's safe to say that at this point, barring a miracle. Buckeye fought hard, but this Bunkie team is just, they are explosive. You think you have them stopped, and they find a way.
Clock rolling with about 4 minutes and 25 seconds left to go.
Twins to each side on a 4th down and 3. He's just spreading it out so the quarterback can run. And there he goes again. He's running to the middle of the field, down to the 10, down to the 5. He runs all the way across the field to run as much time as he can off the clock. He even slowed up.
Yeah.
just trying to run as much time as he could off before he got to the end zone. And Bunkie has just ran away with it here late in the game.
Well, it looks like.
Is that coming back?
Looks like.
Well, never mind. That one's coming back.
Must have been a block in the back or holding in the backfield or something.
Though, as I think we have a holding call down here on the field.
Yep, there's the flag right at the 40-yard line, almost right in the center of that zero.
Yeah, which is not far from where.
Were you going to say not far from where Ben was standing?
Oh no, not far from where where the ball was spotted.
Oh, okay.
You know, so I'm assuming some kind of holding.
Be a hold on the edge.
At the 40-yard line.
Oh, the Buckeye defense still on the field.
Well, and you know that was 4th down, so we may have a turnover on downs here.
Well, they wouldn't have a turnover on downs.
Redo the play.
Yeah,
right.
they would have
That's
to
right.
redo the play.
As I said, we're all getting tired.
4:05 left.
I'm looking for hope. Is what I'm looking for.
They've got the Panther in a little pink tutu.
We haven't moved from about where we snapped the
Well, I don't know
ball.
if you noticed earlier, but they had all the little young kids out there cheering. Apparently, they had their cheer clinic, I guess, last weekend that cheer squads always, the high school cheer squads do to raise money.
Waiting on the official to
And
make
they
the call.
then let the little ones come out and cheer for a quarter or two of the game. They were really cute. Some of them really good, too.
I didn't even see them. They were kind of down below us, I guess.
It's going to be against the Bunkie
Yeah, well, I've got some video of them, so when we go back and
all
watch
right,
the game
all
later,
right,
you'll get
all
to see.
right.
much deliberating and much talking. We have figured out it's a holding.
4:05 left to go in the ball game. That was a hold on Bunkie. So that's going to bring up 4th down and long, and so they've decided they're just going to punt it. So Buckeye will get one more opportunity to see if their offense can go down and score and salvage a little pride.
I'd love to see that. I'd love to see them score one more and bring that score a little closer and make it a little better.
Because make no mistake, this was a good close ball game.
Yes, it was.
This was a fun game. 1-point game about midway through the 3rd quarter. And then the wheels fell off the wagon. We have Hawthorne, I think. Is that number 5? Who is that standing at the 36?
Good snap. Ball's kicked away. And
Waves for a fair catch.
At about the 35-yard line.
Whoever it is.
No,
that's number 10.
Catches it at the 35-yard line. The Panther
That's
offense back out on the
Brenton
field.
Fitzback who made that catch. And it's 1st and 10 Buckeye with 4:05 remaining in the ball game. Next week going on the road to Caldwell Parish.
It's going to be a fun little road trip.
Yeah. How far is that?
Well, it's about an hour.
Okay. What are you looking at me like that for?
Maybe a little longer.
Oh, boy. 4:05 to go in the game.
You know, it's right there at Columbia. We're just before, about
Oh,
20
yeah,
miles
I
from
know,
Monroe.
yeah, I know where that is.
Mm-hmm.
Driven by there many a time.
Yeah, but now that they've got it 4-laned all the way, you know, I think it is just about an
You
hour
just
and a
gotta,
half to
just
Monroe
gotta
now
watch
instead of
those
2 hours.
watch those police.
Right.
Pollock. They'll get you.
Ball back out of the
There's
number,
a
Burley
handoff.
looking for
Burley
some
coming
room.
this
Burley
side.
tackle.
Breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle. There he goes, and finally pushed out of bounds
35-yard line.
at the 45. That stops the clock with 3:56 left. Burley's still running hard. Hayden Boone coming around, trying to help him block. Is that a penalty?
Oh, my goodness. Must be. I hear cheering.
I didn't even see the flag.
I didn't either, and I usually spot those pretty well.
Yeah, it looks like
Oh, I
offensive
see it
holding
now.
against the Panthers.
It's behind the.
It kind of blends in
Oh,
with
no,
the yellow
it's in
field.
his hand.
It kind of blends in with the yellow field, you know.
Right, right. We're needing a little more rain down here.
All of these fields around the area are kind of brown. None of them as brown as that stadium at Block. I wonder if they've ever mowed that. I wonder if it's
Or baled hay.
3:56 to go in the ball game. Broadneck's throws across the middle, complete, 30-35. Out to the 38. Hayden Boone on the reception.
Broadneck's and Boone there on the pitch and catch.
Hayden Boone's had a great game. He has made some really good plays.
And we got another.
Roughing the passer against Bunkie.
Okay, roughing the passer.
All right.
It's Bunkie. So.
Getting a little chippy here at the end. Boy, the Buckeye Panthers had all of the momentum early in that third quarter. And looked like they were about to take the lead.
That's going to bring up a first down here for the Panthers.
You know, they started out really strong, and then Buckeye kind of picked up with them, and but then kind of Bunkie picked up there at the end again too. So.
Burlew coming this side, and he's hit and dropped, and can't get out of bounds. That's not Burlew. That's Moras. 3:30 to go in the game.
Is there another flag now? There's another flag on the
Yes,
field.
I see that one at the 44. All right, guys.
Panthers have about a second down and 9 minutes.
Personal foul against Bunkie.
Penalty against Bunkie.
This late in the game, in a 3-score game with 3 minutes left, it better be a pretty blatant violation for them to call a flag on.
Well, but I tell you what.
And, you know, because just keep them from hurting each other. Get out of
3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here.
Well, you know, I'm kind of glad they're doing it, because if these teams are going to go the distance and make it into the playoffs and make a run at going to the Superdome, they're going to have to get the penalties under control.
Burley looking for room. No, I'm sorry. Moras looking for some room.
Moras runs down to the 26. She's the voice of reason in our relationship.
Well, I mean, you look at all these college teams that we watch, and it's
I'm usually just like
penalties. You know, I mean, you beat yourself.
Second down and 5 to go after Moras.
Drives me nuts sometimes. She's always right. All right, here's a throw, little slant.
Diving catch.
And that is caught down at the 18.
Jesse Stanley.
Good catch by Stanley.
Player of the week last week.
He's a senior. Yeah, he had a great game against Bolton. He's had a good game tonight, too. We've had quite a few guys that have had a really good night. Moras gets down to the 14. He's got 1 touchdown tonight.
Yeah, poor Jim Bob made it all the way down the field. Couldn't make it anymore. They pulled him out, put Moras in, and boom, touchdown. He's a great player. Moras is, we call his name quite a bit too. He is.
There's another run, lowers his shoulder. And about 3 Panthers that finally bring him down at the 13.
Moras putting his shoulder down there, trying to get every ounce of yardage he can get. And looks like Burlew checked back into the game.
Burlew comes back in. They'll give to him. The C's part there for a minute, but they close quickly, and he gets down just outside the 10. 4th down and 4th and 3 and a half. I don't know how many 4th downs these guys have gone for tonight. Here's a run by Burlew, and he's got the first down. 1st and goal, yep, at the 6.
Did Broadnax even hand that off, or did Jim Bob just take the snap?
It looked like he just took it from him.
Right.
Minute 41 left to go. Burlew again lowers his shoulder, gets inside the 5, down to the 3.
Looks like he's just shy of the end zone, about the 2-yard line. Panthers quickly back to the ball. Next takes a snap.
Hand off to Burlew. Lowers his shoulder, gets down to the 1.
And they have him just shy of the goal line.
I think Burlew said, I'm going to get this touchdown. Right at a minute left.
There's a run by Burlew, gets down to the goal line and into the end zone. Touchdown. Jim Burlew was not going to be denied on that one. Under a minute to go in the ball game, 58-40. Who's going to kick the extra point here? As Buckeye fall to 1-1 in district play, 4-3. 56 seconds to go in the ball game. Don't forget on Sunday at Quibido's, they're going to have Coach speak. 6 o'clock on Sunday at Quibido's in Pineville. There we'll name our player of the week for Buckeye and also have our cool play of the week.
Oh,
so
that's easy.
Yeah. So we're going to announce all that on Sunday night out at Quibido's. You'll get to watch the play. But check it out Sunday night. All about high school football in the area on 446 Sports. And that is just about going to do it. Is Bunkie's just going to take a knee. Buckeye's not going to try and stop them. They're already lining the players up over here. And so Buckeye gives it a valiant effort, but they fall short tonight. Final score of 58-41. Buckeye next week on the road to Caldwell Parish. We're going up to Columbia next week. And we hope you'll join us. We'll be on the air just before 7 o'clock. Be on the air. We'll be streaming just before 7 o'clock, and the kickoff at 7 next Friday night from Caldwell Parish. As Buckeye falls tonight 58-41, but a great ball game. Hate that Bunkie was able to run away with it like they were, but we do wish Bunkie the best of luck throughout the rest of the season and in the playoffs. This is a very good Bunkie football team, and it's a well-coached team.
Absolutely.
And they're gonna win a game or two in the postseason, I believe. 58-41, our final score here tonight. For Kim, I'm Scott. Good night, everyone, from 446 Sports.